You know what it is. The CTB. It's Chan Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say what up to him, man.
What's up, everybody? Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, comment. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing.
Most definitely, most definitely. This is the place where the boxing fans come to get these delicious entrees of boxing knowledge. What's on the menu for him today, bro?
Let's give our Ennis and Lipinet predictions.
Let's do it, man. It's a welterweight showdown with the future star, uh, Boots Ennis versus Lipinets on Showtime. It's a fight I've been looking forward to for a while. I'm a Boots fan. Um, Now that he's at welterweight, I want to see how he looks at that weight. I think this is his second or third fight at this weight.
Yeah.
But this is his step up fight, supposedly at this weight, to see where he at. So first, I'm gonna let you know where they're weighing in at. Lipinets weighed in a little heavier. He weighed in at 146.8. Boots came in at 146.4. So not much, not a whole pound, not much. But they both look good. I mean, they both look like it was in shape. To be honest, I'm looking forward to this fight, man. First question for you is, how do you think Boots is gonna look in this fight? And how do you think Lipinets is gonna look in this fight? What do you think their strategies would be in fighting each other?
I think Boots is gonna look amazing in this fight because I think to me Lipinet is tailor made for him, and I think Lipinet is gonna look bad after the first couple rounds. But if Boots needs to do what he normally do, with Lipinet, the only way Lipinet can win this fight is he just make it ugly. He's gonna have to make it ugly. He's gonna have to smother Jaron Ennis, but he has a 7-inch reach advantage, so he got to get in there. And I think Lipinet is just too small for the division counter to me. You know what I'm saying? His power has not like translated to the 147-pound division. His last fight, he had a draw. He didn't look that great in that fight. But I mean, to me, he's still going to be the best competition that Boots has faced. And sometimes when you step up in competition, you can get a little shell shock. So I'm gonna be intrigued to see how Boots handles the new level of competition that he will face on Saturday night.
I agree with everything you said, man. I think Boots is ready for this level, this stage, man. I think he's gonna put a beating on Lipinets, man. The only question for me is he gonna stop him or not? Is he gonna stop Lipinets? I think for him to make a statement in this fight, I feel he has to stop Lipinets. You can't go in here and have Lipinets survive all 12 rounds. You definitely can't go in here and have Lipinets winning rounds. No, I give Lipinets 2 rounds tops. If you have Lipinets win more than 2 rounds in this fight and you go 12 rounds in this fight, to me it's a failure. I think you need to go back to the drawing board and try to find another step up fight out there, like an American or somebody, another step up fight. So my next question is, before we get our predictions, which we already kind of gave already, this is pretty much Lipinet's last shot, man. Pretty much. Who do you see next for Boots if he wins this fight? You think he should stay around this level with the gatekeepers in the weight class, or should he move up past the gatekeepers?
If depending on how he wins, if he looks impressive like I think he should, I think he need to step up his level of competition. The problem with Boots is nobody wants to fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? He tells you, I heard him say it on numerous occasions that he offer 15 fighters to fight, and by the time he gets to a certain fighter, that's like his 15th choice because everybody else is pretty much turning him down. But I mean, if he could fight anybody he wanted to fight, they would say, yeah, of course I know he want to fight the big dogs, but no, he still ain't ready for those yet. I would say somebody in the range, if he can get, I would say, man, if like maybe like a Mikey Garcia. I think he's ready for somebody on that level. I mean, I don't think Mikey Garcia will fight him. I mean, I don't. Well, I know he wouldn't fight him. But if he can get somebody at that level, that next tier, right before Crawford, Spence, or the Porters of the world, even like a Ugas. If Ugas was to lose his next fight, because they saying that he's supposed to fight Spence next. I don't know, it's not finalized, but if he fought Spence and let's say he lost, I think Ugas would be like a perfect fight for him, because if he beats Ugas and he does it in a more impressive fashion than let's say Spence, then he can come back and say, "Hey man, I fought the guy that you beat, but I made him look even worse. Look, man, and he used to be the WBA champion. Let's fight, or whatever." So I think he need to be looking for guys around that level.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. But I think he's gonna have the same issue that both Spence and Crawford had as being up and coming. They were pretty much avoided when they was at Boots. The stage Boots at now is where they was at when pretty much Garcia was running, Porter was running, and Keith Thurman was definitely running from Errol Spence. Errol Spence couldn't get him in the ring at all until he became a mandatory, where he had to fight Kell Brook. That's when he started getting his respect. I think the downfall for Boots, where he's going to struggle at is all the belts are pretty much going to be with two fighters. If Errol Spence go ahead and fight Ugas, he's going to have 3 of the 4, and then Crawford going to have the last of the 4. So it's going to be a little different from him than what Spence had, because there is no weak link pretty much. Brook was a weak link of champions then. There is no weak link in champion now for Boots. So Boots going to have to fight like you said, the next tier under Crawford and Spence eventually. I mean, he can fight the link under Porter and under. I mean, he probably gonna fight Thurman, because Thurman coming back, get back in shape. I mean, Adrian Broner, he's begging for a fight, pretty much. He's allowing Heyman every day, pretty much telling him that he need to stay busy. That'd be a way to get Boots in his name out there even more. If you think about it, it'd be for marketing purposes only. But other than that, it's gonna be hard for him to find fights, man. Because like you said, it's gonna be a high risk, low reward fight for him.
The sad thing about it, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with our viewers out there. I really don't think he's gonna get a title shot until after Crawford and Spence fight. So I think whoever wins that fight, the winner, I think, is probably gonna move up to 154, and then there's gonna be a lot of belts that's vacated, and you have title eliminators and stuff, and he'll be able to grab those belts then. But I hate to say it, I don't ever see Spence or Crawford fighting him until he moves up to 154. So I think they'll move up to 154. He'll take over 147 along with maybe Virgil Ortiz, and then them guys will either fight, and then one of those guys, whoever wins that fight, will move up to 154 and fight one of those big dogs as far as Charlo, Spence. I think Charlo will lead too, because I think when Spence moves up, I think Charlo is going up to 160, in my opinion. But whoever wins between Spence and Crawford, once he takes care of all his business at 147, that'll be another huge fight. But that's probably 2.5, 3 years from now.
Yeah, at least.
So, and that's the sad part about it, because Crawford is already 32
or 33, I think.
33. So
Spence is 30, I think.
30. So maybe Spence will still be 33, but Crawford will be 36. So I don't know, man. I think it's gonna have to be some new guys that come up that's gonna have to make his, Virgil Ortiz is there for him, but it's gonna probably be some guys that we're not even really talking about right now. There's gonna be maybe his rival or somebody that he can maybe get that big fight with. But I really don't think Spence and Crawford is gonna be around for him to get that fight.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think by the time he does get a shot, like you said, it's gonna be a bunch of vacates coming out. Maybe Keith Thurman still be looking around there by then, trying to get in on there, because I don't see him moving up and wait no time soon. He definitely ain't trying to go on with no Charlo. So Keith Thurman probably be lingering around. So they probably be his big fight at welterweight if Keith Thurman hang around that long. But like you said, man, more than likely it's gonna be a whole new crop of welterweights. That he's gonna wind up fighting for those belts. like you said, it might be my smart power not moving up with him. Probably what's his name? Damn, white boy, 140. Bad one.
140. Oh, you talking about Josh Taylor?
Josh Taylor. Maybe Josh Taylor
Yeah,
move
yeah, some
up.
of them guys come up. Yeah.
That'd be a big welterweight fight. But all right, man, let's do it, man. Our fight predictions. I'm still losing this battle so far. I think I'm 3-4, and you're 5-2, I think, something like that. We had to go back and look at the tape. But give me your fight prediction. How you going? How you have it going down? I don't know. Just break it down for me.
Lipinets by decision.
You heard it here first.
No,
Lipinets by decision.
But seriously, I think the first couple rounds could be interesting because Lipinets is a pro, man, and he's not a slouch. And when you step up your level of competition, sometimes it takes a couple of rounds to pretty much get your timing out and figure them out. It's not like, when you fighting journeymen and like lower level fighters, you could just jump on them the first round and overwhelm them. You're not going to be able to do that with Lipinets. So he'll have to take a couple rounds. And I think after a couple rounds, I think he'll still win the rounds, but he'll take his time. I think by the third round, he'll start to get his timing. Lipinets will be forced to bring the fight to him, but he'll be catching it a lot, and he'll realize how fast Jaron Ennis is because he's a lot faster than Lipinets. And, man, I say the fight's going to end in spectacular fashion. I think it's going to be one of those bad. He either going to knock him out like he got knocked out against Mikey Garcia, or it's going to be accumulation of punches, but it's going to be one of them spectacular finishes that when he look at his highlight reel a couple years from now, it's going to be in there. I say around the 6th round because I was leaning towards more like the 8th or 9th, but I think Jaron Ennis wants to prove a point to the other welterweight, so he's gonna put him to make an example out of Lipinets. I'm sorry that he's in that position, but he's gonna make an example out of him. So I'm gonna go with a 6th round stoppage. I think Lipinets will get up, but the accumulation of punches, the ref will stop the fight in the 6th round.
Yeah, I have the same opponent. I think Lipinets is overmatched in this fight. I don't want to say he don't have a chance. Anybody who step in that ring always have a chance. But I think he's a little bit overmatched with the hand speed and the defensive responsibility of Boots. I think it's gonna be a little later than the 6th. I got him stopping Lipinets probably in the 8th, 7th, or the 8th range because Boots is not really a heavy-handed fighter. He'll beat you up and make you quit, or he'll beat you up and make the referee stop it. I see it happen like that. But like you said, it's gonna be in spectacular fashion. He's gonna do some showboating in there. He's gonna have Lipinets looking stupid. It's gonna be a spectacle, man. That is why I say it's like probably around the 8th. It surprised me if he knocks out Lipinets with one shot, like the way Garcia laid out Lipinets. It'll surprise me if Boots did that. That means he's ready to move up. He don't need to fight no more gatekeepers. He need to be in the mix with everybody else. He need to be trying to fight the Porters or the Garcias. If Garcia don't move up, he need to go on to that level next if he does knock out Lipinets early. But that's my prediction. You got anything else you want to add to this fight on Showtime?
No, man. I'm just excited to see it, man. Like you said, Boots is one of the most exciting fighters in the game. So every time he fight, man, I'm glued to the TV, man. He's like, if I had to pick my top 5, he would definitely be in my top 5 of most exciting fighters. He remind me a lot of Roy Jones, man. So I'm excited to watch him to see how he's going to develop on this fight because he's been calling out some of these big dogs. So I want to see, like, you got to back it up. You want to call out the Spence? You want to call out Crawford? Show CTB why you should get that fight next.
Exactly. With that being said, this is CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Cut him out of here, man.
All right, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. Let's tell your family about it. Tell your friends about it. Tell your coworkers at work about it. You see the little logo at the bottom of the screen? Click on that and subscribe to it. You know why? Because you love boxing and we love boxing. Or at least you say you do. But most of all, peace and love, and we out of here.